kind of what we were all afraid of. And the reason we wanted yesterday's game that much more. Game's not over yet, technically, but I mean, they're down by, 17 points? 124-107. Look, we came into this game having not been able to shoot the ball well yesterday. You were getting your stops, but you couldn't shoot the ball. Today, it looks like the first half you couldn't really defend. They were just playing so well. You know, they were knocking down all their shots. However, we were too. And you look at where this game was. The Raptors were stuck. I think it was 4 points at the half, or 3 points, or whatever it was. You're right there, and you're battling with them. Now, you did give up 60-plus points. However, you scored 60-plus. Your offense was cooking. Their offense was cooking. But you got to find a way to settle them down. And you come out in the third quarter, you can't do it. They score 36. You only score 25. And, I mean, the team couldn't shoot the ball in the last 2 quarters, the second half for that matter, and you lose. Ball movement really wasn't there. But the main reason why this team lost today was their problem rebounding the ball and the amount of second chance points that Oklahoma City had was ridiculous. At one point, it was 22-7, and that was in the fourth quarter sometime. That's plus 15. That's 22 points off the offensive glass. At one point, the Raptors had 10 turnovers. They had 15 points off of those turnovers. Too much. That's 37 points on second chance points and turnovers. Those are mistakes. Look, Melo, Russell, and Paul George, they will make tough shots. But if you take care of the ball on your end and rebound the ball, you'll be fine. However, in this game, you get out-rebounded by 18, and the offensive boards were double. Well, over double, 15-7. And like I said, a lot of those second chance points led to buckets. With a team like that, with Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, you can throw Steven Adams into the mix because he was doing a brunt of the work down low. You can't give them second chance opportunities. And they were having too many. And you give a good team that many opportunities, they're going to make you pay. That's all there is to it. The Raptors do have that 23 assists in this game. That's great. But you lose the game. It doesn't even matter at that point. A lot of the shots late in the game, the third quarter and the fourth quarter, were a lot of forced opportunities. DeMar DeRozan, great. He had 15. He only had 8 in the last game. 15's no good for DeMar DeRozan, and 4 of 16 shooting is not. You look at their guys. You look at their big guys, Melo, George, and Westbrook. Melo shot 53%, George 62%, Steven Adams shot 88%, and Westbrook 50% from the field. You look at the 2 All-Stars for the Raptors, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, and sure, let's throw Serge Ibaka into the mix. Ibaka was 3 of 7 for 42%. Lowry, 3 of 10 for 30%. And DeMar DeRozan, 4 of 16 for 25%. Not good enough at all. Their All-Stars got the job done. Ours? No, didn't get the job done whatsoever. They were perfect from the free throw line. That's really about it. DeMar DeRozan, ice cold from 3, 0 of 3. Lowry, 2 of 7 from 3. Kyle did get a double-double, 13 points, 10 assists. And JV was fantastic, and 16 points in his 20 minutes of work, 7 of 9 shooting. But they don't give him the ball enough. If you're trying to scrounge positives out of this game, I saw great things from the bench, especially Jakob Poeltl, and fantastic to see CJ Miles back, and doing what he did. I understand late in the game he wasn't knocking down those shots. But look, this guy was off for a little bit. And for goodness sakes, he barely plays. Why? I don't really understand. But then he's hot. And then you play him too much. You play him 22 minutes. He gets 20 points on 6 of 12 shooting. He was 6 of 12 from 3. He was great. But the rest of the team wasn't good enough. And you know what? You were, like I said, you were able to shoot the ball in the first half. You didn't shoot the ball in the second half. And they continued to shoot in the third quarter and into the fourth quarter. You didn't get the job done. That's all there is to it. It sucks, but this team is missing a piece. I think we can all kind of agree with that. Not saying we need to go out and get a superstar. I mean, yeah, it would be great. Because really, how do you compete in this league without having big superstars? You don't. It's sad, but it's true. This team, Lowry and DeRozan, they're great players. But when they face good defenders, they have a tough time. You saw it yesterday. You saw it today. They're struggling right now. And you look at this and you say, okay, what does this team need? That's my question to you guys heading into this little, I guess, day off. One day off before we come home to take on Atlanta. Bottom team in the East. You got to get a win there. But what does this team need to put them over the top? What do you guys think? I mean, I think defensively this team is all right. I mean, I understand today it was kind of a tough one, but look, against good offensive teams, you're just going to try and have to outshoot them. It's difficult, but you got to find a way. Raptors did it for half of the game and couldn't do it the rest of the way. What does this team need moving forward? You know, we're getting near New Year's, and then the next thing is the All-Star break, and then it's trade deadline. What does this team look for moving forward? I understand we've seen some great basketball from this team as of late, but you're playing teams under 500 and way below 500. You play a team like Oklahoma City above 500. I understand the record doesn't suggest that they're going to be a championship caliber team, but look, offensively, they're a darn good team. What do the Raptors have to do to put them over the top? I want to hear what you guys have to say, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys are as frustrated as I am right now, because it's tough to watch. I mean, today was really tough to watch. Hit the like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What'd you guys think of the game? What was the main concerns? Obviously, second chance points and the points off of turnovers was a big issue in this game. But what was the main thing in this one for you guys? And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, Leafs edition, as they get back in action in Arizona, taking on the Coyotes. Austin Matthews' hometown. They look to win 2 in a row and get some mojo going after the Christmas break. And we'll talk to you guys Raptors edition, like we just said. 7:30 tip-off at the Air Canada Centre. Raptors, Hawks. Got to get back in the win column. You've lost 2 in a row. That whole first place thing feels like a distant memory now. You can't worry about that. It doesn't matter. It's playoffs that's what matters. This team's got to smarten up and get a win against Atlanta. We'll talk to you guys then.